the sea, somewhere waiting for me. My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing somewhere.
So this is it, the long-awaited, actually not long-awaited at all. I think I waited maybe 2 weeks.
I decided to wait until I was on camera to test the function that we're all excited about here, and that is the quick release handle. Just gotta open this. All right. Yo, wait, hold on. It doesn't even matter if it's a solo shoot. I'm gonna be moving so much faster when this is all I need to do. Okay, so let's get it down into a low position and see what this looks like. Kind of feels weird to do all that like shimmying around. The camera's not level right now, and a lot of times what we would do is just adjust the head until it's level. But with this quick release, that might not be necessary, because now we might have the option to just level it like that. I mean, come on.
Now that we got it all opened up, let's take it out into the real world and see a comparison between this and my old tripod.
All right, so the first setup test I want to do here is how long it takes each of these in this environment. The ground isn't level, which makes everything better for our test. And time starts now. Oh. There's a lot of sand getting into all of these hinges. Oh, it's not working very well. Let's see, are we level? That's pretty much level. Okay. Ready, set, go. We'll do about right there. Perfect. Oh no, there's sand in this hinge. I literally can't even close this hinge. That's gonna add time. Okay. Well, definitely nowhere near level, but I'm gonna call it at that. So while I was out here, I ran into 2 issues that this tripod already solved for me. Number 1, I forgot an extra camera, so I could shoot with this and leave one on the tripod, but it comes with a phone clip. So I was actually able to throw this phone clip onto another tripod and then use my phone as a camera. Another thing that came in clutch is I forgot a tool to tighten the specific tripod plates. I didn't need it though, because this tripod's got its own little tool tucked right under here.
So who is this tripod for? Well, the first answer is anyone who has the money. It's really going to be perfect for people who are doing solo shoots, documentary, event coverage, anything that you need to be very quick with, that you can't miss a moment. That's where this tripod is going to shine. For people that are on a budget or just a hobbyist and they don't know if they want to justify spending this much money on a tripod, I don't think it's completely necessary. It doesn't have a very high payload either, so you have to keep that in mind. You're not going to be throwing Aries on this thing, although you technically could. Even then, I have to say the sturdiness of this tripod is incredible. I brought this out into the sand. My other tripod started malfunctioning because sand was stuck in all of the different joints.
I literally can't even close this hinge.
And I thought that maybe the joints would jam up but it still worked perfectly, and it was almost as if the gap between each section of the poles was so thin that no sand got into it. So what's the problem with it? So first off, the handle that you use is loose in basically every position that you can put it in. It didn't feel like it met the quality standards for the price tag that's attached to this item. The tube on the bottom of the head that allows you to extend the tripod higher was loose when it arrived, and it just fell out. That must have been loose, right? And it took a little while for me to figure out what exactly was wrong with it. That was never... I really don't know. All I needed to do was just tighten it with the tool that comes included in the tripod, but not the highest quality thing to do to ship a piece that's going to fall out. And then finally, when it comes to this little added tool, the magnets kept coming out when I pulled the tool out. They're not secured into the tripod at all. I think they might have just put them in there with tension alone. So every single time that I took that little piece out, it would rip the magnets out, and I didn't have time to fuss with it. So I just had to put that piece in my pocket for the rest of the day because I couldn't get those magnets to go back in quickly. Again, I just want to emphasize that these are minor issues. The overall function of the tripod is not affected. But again, we're paying this much money for a tripod. At the very least, we should know that it's built well. My first impression, this thing's incredible, like really. And I'm super excited to just keep shooting and keep taking this into more environments and truly experiencing on a real set how helpful it is to be able to set up in seconds. Again, it's gonna take more time with the product to truly know if there are more flaws than the things that I've run into. This was just a first look at the tripod, but overall, very exciting stuff. Strong first impression. Yeah, that's it.
Somewhere beyond the sea,